everybody. So I gotta throw this video up there. I'm a little loath to do this because for those of you that know me and know my channel, I am, aside from very specific light tanks like the 1375 or the 1357 for example, I am a terrible light tank player. I do not do scouts very well. But the Type 62 is a tank that I've been wanting for a long time. And it's only been offered, I think, for one day, and I missed it. And that was last year sometime, I think, or maybe this past year, like 2015, in the spring. I think it was offered for like 24 hours. It used to be available in the store, and then, you know, for like 3 or 4 months, I think it was available. Maybe 6 months, and then they pulled it. And I was bummed because I had wanted it. I was working down the Chinese line, and I was like, man, that'd be a fun tank. And at the time, I ended up buying the Type 64, which I do terribly in. But the Type 62, I really wanted it because it's a small tank. Like, if we look at the Type 64 in comparison, look how much taller the profile is on the 64 and how much bigger it is. Yeah, I guess it's about the same top-wise. It's just, this is just a sleeker, lower tank, and you have the nice round turret that protects you a little bit. Little. Not a lot, for sure. In fact, if you really want a toy tank, the 5916 is the toy of the group. And I love the 5916. This is my favorite Chinese light tank so far. I did do the WZ-131. Basically, what the Type 62 is... Okay, so let's get over my terribleness. What you're about to see is Arthur playing a scout terribly. If you can't handle watching somebody be a poor scout, go watch somebody else's videos. These are not replays, they're live play. So when we're done here, I'm going to press the battle button and I'm actually going to go drive the tank. I'm not talking over a replay. I'm actually showing you me playing the game. And I can guarantee you, unless I'm really super lucky, you're probably not going to see excellence in this tank because I am not a scout player. So once again, putting that disclaimer up front. Now that that's out of the way, if you really want to see good battles, go to Quickie Baby's channel. However, I gotta say, and this is one of the reasons why I like what I do. And I love Quickie Baby's channel, don't get me wrong. He does great stuff. But why I like what I do versus what he does. So he has this great quote-unquote battle from the Type 62. And I went to watch it because I'm like, maybe I can learn something. And then I watched him drive his tank out in front of 7 enemy tanks. And not one of them took a shot at him. And I got to tell you, if that was me and I pulled out like that, I can guarantee you I would have been dead in seconds. Every single person would have turned their guns towards me and shot me. He had a really lucky battle with really crappy enemies. And even people were making comments in the video like, wow, where did you find that donkey team to go against? You know, I wish MM would treat me like that. I don't get those kind of teams. They tear me to shreds as soon as I'm spotted. So I don't want to show you those kind of videos. That's one of the reasons why I don't like those videos, because they're a little bit misleading, because it's like, oh, wow, that tank is great. Well, no, he just happened to have a really bad Tier 8 team that he was running against. And they were all Tier 8s. This tank will see Tier 10, by the way. So, where are we at? Back to normal life. This is basically the WZ-131, and it's scaled back a little bit. So, if we take a look at the tech tree, and we hop into our WZ-131. And actually, I wanted to get the whole tree here. You're going to see here the top gun on the one on the Type 62 is this Tier 7 85mm. It's called a Chinese 85T is what they call it on, and I'll show you it in a minute. But on here they call it the 8562 85T, but it's the same exact gun. 145 penetration, which it's not bad for a Tier 7 scout, honestly, and 180 damage. However, the 131 additionally gets this gun that does 200 damage and 159 penetration with a loss of a bit of a rate of fire. This guy's got, it's the same, I'm sorry, both 10-second rate of fire. Oh. Or this huge Blasto cannon, the 100mm that does 181 penetration and 250 damage, but has a 3 bullets less a minute. So it's a slower rate of fire, but a higher amount of damage. Honestly, when I was playing this tank, I preferred the 100. However, the 100's not super accurate, but it's not bad. Look at the dispersion, 3.8. 3.6 on this gun. Longer aim time of 2.6. That makes it a little bit difficult because with a scout tank, you want to be in and out. So if you're into the in and out and shooting on the run and stuff like that, this is a better gun. But anyway, we're not here to talk about the 131, but I just wanted to show you the comparison is almost exact. So the motor, stock motor is 430, the big motor is 520. Our hit points, let's see here, 820 hit points, and then this turret should add additional hit points. So I think it brings it up to the same thing. So here if we look at 880 on this guy, and I would imagine it's 800. This one has the smaller motor with 430 horsepower. Top speed of 60 kilometers an hour, a very fast reverse speed of 54, very fast turret rotation of 48. I mean, alone makes this tank fun to play because you can whip it around. However, the gun does not have the oomph of some of the other tanks that are out there now, but it has some oomph. But it's not a great gun, and that's where this tank is going to suffer. So while it plays like the 131 and it's on par with the 131, not fully upgraded, it is not fully upgraded. So you're going to get a little bit less performance in both the engine and the gun. That's just how it is. You know, let's talk about the hull armors. 35, it's 45 on the turret. It's negligible. However, I have bounced shots off the turret because the turret's pretty heavily angled. But these are weak spots, obviously. All these Norbles up top here are little commander's hatches and the like. Those things are easy spots to hit. Obviously, these holes here are penetrable. This tank is a punching bag, and it does get ripped up if you get spotted. However, it has pretty decent camo and has good camo values. So if you can use it like that and use it as a scout tank, Sixth Sense obviously is super important, and my crew now has that. Last time when I had the WZ-131, I did not have Sixth Sense. So I think this is going to be a better experience overall. But my playing is miserable in this tank. So I'm using the vertical stabilizer, the gun rammer, and also the Binox. Now, why do I say my playing is miserable? Well, when I go back and look at my scores, so I played this tank 6 times yesterday. I usually average about 13 to 1400, sometimes higher WN8. When I have a good day, I'm up into 2000s and even up to 3000 on WN8. But usually, it's between like 13 and 1500. Yesterday, playing this tank in 6 games, I scored 700. It's terrible. I mean, it just is terrible. And that is me with this tank. So hopefully I'll be able to get it eventually. But once again, it's a pretty rare tank. So if you're into scouting and you like the Chinese scouts and you like the WZ-131, this is a good tank for you because it is that same play style. Like I said, the gun's just a little bit on the weak side, but it's a scout. It's not really supposed to have a big gun. And the WZ-131, unfortunately, one of the things that makes the 131 and 132 a little bit different is that they do have big guns, but this one doesn't. So you're going to have to play it as such. You just have to be careful, pick your targets. Hopefully you get lucky. And so let's go ahead and run this guy. And like I said, I really enjoyed it so far. I just am not good with it. So let's see what happens. All right, we got a tier 8 battle. That's kind of nice. Obviously, I'm going to go where scouts go. I did get clobbered last time I played on this map. Once again, I'm not a good scout player. That poor ELC. What the heck? Oh, terrible matchmaking. I'd rather be in the ELC than the Leopard, though. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. No, he's new. How can you be new to this map and be in tier 5? I guess the way that they have it now. I hate going up here, but I want to get the first spots. Not spotted yet, but that's good. I'm just going to poke myself right here, see if I can stay hidden. Nothing, huh? There's their artillery. T-34. I'm not spotted yet. Good. Be careful. Try to get a elevation, make sure I'm not getting overrun. There's the LEP. Heavy tank number 6. The Leopard is coming my way, so I gotta be careful. He doesn't have me proximity spotted yet. Just gonna try to keep giving these guys intel. Ooh, Cromwell got hit hard. There goes the Leopard, shooting at nothing. He says, how am I still spotted? That would be me, bro. He said hacks. And I'm getting out of here. I'll be spotted momentarily. Yep, there we go. I gotta watch, there's a Hellcat back there. Spotted again. Yep. $12. Hellcat bought it, that's good. Let's see if I can spot this Tiger again. Should be invisible at this point. T-34 must have backed out. I think we're losing. Maybe not though. The other side's still looking pretty weak, so. Interestingly, my gun won't go up. I think... What is this Cromwell doing? He's inviting disaster. It was stupid on my part. Spotted though. So I guess I'm going to stick it up here. That was a nice big hit. Oh. No, you idiot. Oh. Forget it. I'm spotted. That was really dumb on the AMX's part. I don't understand why that guy pushed. That was really stupid. But we took the other side, so we're good. Oh. And you know that I'm gonna get that M12, but I gotta wait till that T-34 leaves. I'm probably gonna be proximity spotted. Yep. Come on, get back. I don't know if he knows I'm here, but come on, lock him up. Oh, didn't do it. He's gonna turn. Oh. This M12's gonna hit me. Well, unfortunately, it looks like my best game is going to be my first game, which is always how it is, isn't it? Well, that worked out good. The M12 was back here. I know it. I know he's back here, and I know he's got me spotted too, because that. Yay, revenge. So that's playing dirty. And that's what you do when you're a scout. I mean, honestly, if you... That was a really good game. That's the best game I've had in this tank, I got to tell you right now. I've only had 6 games, or 7 games in it, but that was a great game. I wish that AMX hadn't pushed. It'd be nice to have help. But our team did really well, too, and that's the scout thing. If your team does well, even though our side didn't do so good, the other side dominated. So I was able to, keep these guys spotted and keep them pinned down. So let's take a look and see how we did. And as expected, I scored really well in that game. That was excellent. And if I can keep doing that in this tank, boy, that was exciting. I'm excited now. That was fun. And that's what it's that discipline of not moving and using what is your strengths. And that's hard for me in the scouts, because the scouts, I want to say kind of, like artillery, it's a patience game. And you don't necessarily take the shots even though you want to. However, that heavy tank number 6, I couldn't resist. He kept commenting and stuff, and I just couldn't help myself. So, pretty good. 1,000 damage and 1,000 spotting damage. Nice and even. Nice take home. Obviously, the ammo wasn't too expensive. So, out of a $55,000 battle, we were able to bring home $46,000. And that feels good. Yeah, I'm real happy with this. So let's go ahead and run a couple more. Obviously, I know you guys like the longer videos. This one's going to have to be a little bit shorter, but I'll try to keep it as long as possible. Here we go. I got to be honest, I have no idea where to go on this map. One of these things with scouts is... One of the things with scouts... Sorry, I just got really loud by mistake. Is that you have to know the maps and where to go. And unfortunately, it's not one of my strengths for sure. Let's see where the other guy goes, and I'll go the opposite direction. I'm hoping he goes the other way, because I hate going the river in a scout. Got a lot of artillery. Now, the nice thing about... Okay, he's coming this way, so I'm going to go the other way then, I guess. Which way did he decide to go? That way, okay. The nice thing about the higher tiers as an artillery, or as a scout, is that there are a lot of artilleries at the higher tiers, because people play those tier 9 and 10 artilleries a lot. What do you want, Ryan? What? I have not. Yeah. Somebody in 110E4 is asking what the Skoda 50 is. Obviously hasn't played the game for a while. Now you gotta be careful here, because you don't want to get proximity spotted. A lot of times these guys will come all the way over here, and then you're in danger. But I'm gonna get my little binocs up and hopefully see some stuff. I probably should go to that next ridge, really, if I want to actually see things, but I don't have a lot of support here, so I'm going to scoot up. I haven't been spotted yet myself. Oh, that could have been some damage. Let's see what we got. I don't know what our team is doing, but they're leaving. I haven't been spotted yet. Mm-hmm. This bush doesn't allow me to go much further forward. Just trying to keep these. Bulldog, he's coming this way. He's going to try to spot me out, so I got to watch. Where's my Conqueror? He's on the bridge, okay. So CNC is coming my way, which I'm glad about. So it's really, once again, especially at tier 10, it's really up to the team on how you do. I mean, our E75 got killed already. We have a 1390 though. Look at the CDC. What? Got E75, Bulldog. Mm-hmm. I don't want to get spotted yet, but as soon as I fire, I'm gonna... Wow, we get some big tanks coming this way. What's he doing? CDC's just got too aggressive. It's not a good play on his part. I don't know. Why are some of these guys, these WW guys? We have to change bushes here. Oh, I'm spotted. Time to get out. Try to get under the bridge. And hidden. I don't think I've gotten a... Oh. This Conqueror's an idiot for sitting up there. I don't know what that guy is thinking. So we've lost this side. I need to back out a little bit. I'm going to come back up and see if I can spot. I probably should start moving out, but let's see if I can get up here again without getting spotted. Binocs up. Bing. What can I see? All right. Artillery is not firing here. There they are. Somebody tried. It's not... It's looking good in the city. This is good. I think he thinks... He probably knows I'm here, though he's not looking at me, so that's good. I don't know what this Conqueror's doing. Oh... Bulldog's getting hit. Come on, Conqueror. What are you doing? Where's... I mean, I can't believe where all our support is gone. E75 is going back. That's good. So I'm just going to try to keep these guys spotted. Doing what I'm supposed to do, hopefully. Oh, wow. GW. Nice anti-artillery there. That was pretty hot. Sweetness. Try to go this way. See if I can get my little flatter here. Flutter. Alright, the 30 has moved. Spotted for sure. Okay. Good, I heard. He's coming this way fast, so I'm gonna scooch out. Yeah. I need to get out of here. He's a lot faster than I am, but he's going to go after the artillery, I can bet. Okay, nice. Try to see what he's probably coming this way, I would imagine, but maybe not. Naughty boy. You naughty boy, you. Naughty, naughty. I'm a naughty boy. Oh yes, I can have my damage too. I would like my damage and eat it too. I just don't want to run into that bulldog. He'll tear me to shreds. I hate those bulldogs. So once again, the team did good, which means I had an okay battle. I definitely won't get the score that I had that battle, but it was still fun. And, you know, I did what I was supposed to do, I think. I'm assuming. Yeah, and definitely not the inflated score that I had last time. In fact, I only got 2 spots. Though this guy did a bunch. 882 damage upon spotting. That's great. And, I scored pretty well for a scout. I was bottom tier, very bottom tank, or almost very bottom. $35,000 take home. I really didn't use anything in my tank. 2 vehicles spotted, 1 killed, 880 spotting damage. You're going to have games like that when you run scouts. But I think that was a good game. I think I'm getting the hang of it. And I'm playing it just like I do the 5916. I'm imagining, the 5916 as a terrible gun. it's usable, but it's terrible. And I'm just treating this tank like that. I'm pretending like I don't have a gun. Only in like situations like that where the 30B, man, that guy was screwed, and I took advantage of it. So, all right, one more battle, and then we'll call it a night. But so far, yeah, it's turning into a much better night than it was yesterday when I was first trying to play. Of course, I was also playing through my Steam Link, which there's a little bit of a lag delay. All right, guys, so one more battle. I suppose I should rush for the hill. I really, really hate that position. But, I don't know. I almost feel like going to the, yeah, like that area, F3, where that guy just beeped. I think that's where I'm going to head. Hopefully I won't run into any mediums there. We'll see. We shall see. I gotta tell you guys, as I've played this game, you know, the weird thing is I'm finding... Look how fast that Skoda is. He's pooping right along there. I'm really finding that... I'm digging the Chinese tanks more and more. The more I play the game, the more I like all of the Chinese tanks. And there's not really a lot of the other types that I like. I really... Skoda, please don't push me out. Ah, this idiot. I'm spotted for sure, but getting up. These guys are going to go this way, so I'm going to push out this way and see if I can hit that 54 lightweight. But anyway, out of all the tanks that I'm playing, the Chinese tanks always seem to be my favorite, so... I'm not sure why that is, but it seems like they're the ones that are working for me the most. Shoot, I don't want to get in a gun battle with the T-43. I don't know if I'm probably visible. I don't know. Is he looking at me? Wow, we are tearing them to shreds. I mean, this is like not even fair on... This is really dangerous what I'm doing here. I'm gonna get myself killed, but... I'm in a really bad spot. What do we got? Get T-29 and E-75. They must have pushed around. We're in the back nine. So we get this guy a headache. Or a butt ache, because that's really the only place I'll be able to go through is his butt. It's a hard little spot to hit. E-75's coming back. Or T-50-41. I'm going to try to see if I can support this dude. Oh my gosh, he's tearing that tortoise apart. Or the E-75 apart. We have lost the... It's so weird to hear the back of the tank. Oh, come on. Come on, lock him up, boys. You can see it's a fairly long reload, so he's... This poor T-10, he's gonna just go off the cliff. Wow, I've been really lucky tonight with the teams. You can see here speed-wise, the VK3002 is about the same speed, so this tank doesn't really win any racing competitions. It's a little faster on the top end, but it doesn't have a lot of power as far as speed. That was not even fun. He's on fire. He's all brewed up. Yeah. Might as well just load some HE here because that's not gonna... too late. Yeah, that really was a blowout. I feel like it's a good way to end the night, though. Look at this. This Tortoise is just hiding now at this point. He's not even trying to defend these guys. I wouldn't either if I were him. I wonder if I should get my... I'll probably be facing right out at them, right? Oh, I'm getting a lag on my reader. That was a really nice last stand on the T-30's part. That was pretty good. I'm just having a blast. Man. Okay, so I finally got it. I think I figured out the play style. It took me 8 or 10 battles, but that's really more how you should be playing it. Now, once again, my score, 738's good experience, though. Honestly, for somebody that never plays Scouts, this is a good experience for me. I'm happy with that. And, you know, 828 damage is not great, but for a small gun tank, that's not bad. I did get my 3rd class mastery badge, which I think that actually is the 3rd class. I'll have to check it, but I think that's all I have. Sharpshooter, yeah. Did some damage on that one. 292 spotting damage, not as much, because it just happened so fast. But I was the absolute bottom tank on the team. I feel like to be able to get up, you know, 8 positions, 10 positions score-wise is okay, you know, especially in a scout tank. That was fun, especially in that kind of battle where it goes so fast that you really don't have time to do a whole lot. I feel like I counted for myself. So anyway, this tank is going to be for sale for, I want to say 4, by the time you see this video, probably 3 more days. If you like the WZ-131, if you like the 5916, you're probably going to like this tank. If you don't like those tanks, you're not going to like this tank. I can guarantee it. But playing this tank again actually makes me want to buy my 131 back. So that may end up happening here. I can't resist. The 131 is even more damaging and faster, and you know, bigger gun, same tiering. So I might get that tank back too. I just want to hold off. I've spent millions of credits. I want to get back up to about 4 mil before I jump again. But that said, let's check the. No, it's not on sale. 1.3 mil. But I think that might be a tank I buy back. But you can see here. I'll go back there again. The Chinese lines, look at where I'm at, you know? I mean, I'm going down all of them. The first 4 tanks sucked, but the Type 58 is one of my all-time favorite tanks. I love the 5916. I absolutely love the T-34-1. I mean, that's a fun tank to play. I'm looking forward to the IS-2. I've got the 112 and the T-34. This line is really working out for me. For whatever reason, it fits my play style. Some people it's not going to. Obviously, the gun depression is miserable on almost all the tanks. But this is a fun tank to play, and all of these tanks are fun to play. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you. Once again, these are live videos, so you're not seeing replays. You're not seeing, oh, these are my best battles ever. But that first battle was really good, and the second battle wasn't bad, and this battle was great. So hopefully that presented to you that this is a fun tank. I felt like just because it's never on sale, it's worthwhile. It's been on sale one other time in the last 2.5 years. I've been wanting this tank for a long time, and I saw it pop up, and I'm like, I've got $40 in my account. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to miss it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's on sale. In fact, it was Wallace. had said something to me about, hey, the 111 is on sale again. Are you going to get it? And I'm like, well, no, Mitsu just got me the 112. I don't feel like the 111 is that much different. But that made me think, I'm like, wow, are there other tanks up there that they're selling? So they got the 59 Patton, which looks horrible, or Patton 59 or whatever they're calling it. That thing looks like a total turd. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I haven't heard anybody say anything good about that tank. And if it's anything like the other premiums that have been out lately, like the Skoda T40 and that, you have to be a really good player to make those tanks work. The Patton 59 seems to me, or the 59 Patton or whatever they're calling it, seems to me like a total turd. Not something I'm interested in, but you know, maybe someday if I have like hundreds of dollars laying around and it goes on sale again, maybe I'll consider buying it, but it's not a tank that I'm looking forward to. But this tank I've had my eye on since it came out. I don't want to say desperate to get it, but I've always been regretted that I didn't buy it when it was available. And then I missed it. I had money to buy it, but I missed the sale. I didn't realize it was going on sale. It was on sale for like a day sometime this past year. And then it was over. And then I saw like that, you know, I had a wedding or something or whatever. And I came home and found out that, you know, oh, it was on sale all day yesterday. And I'm like, no, I missed it. Dang it. So to be able to get on there and actually have the luck to find the thing on sale for 5 days, I'm pumped that I was able to get this tank. And now that I'm figuring it out even more, so you guys are hearing how excited I am. And it was something where yesterday after playing it, I wasn't as excited because I just had such a hard time with it. But now I'm having fun with it, and I'm finally figuring out that rhythm with it. And I think this is going to be an amazing tank. Some guys say it's lackluster, but other guys that I talk to that have it really like the tank. So, what's his name? John. I think, who was I running with yesterday? I think it was Nads. Was it Nads? Oh my gosh, my brain. Maybe it was Colonel. Who was I running with? I think it was Nads that I was running with that has it. And I was like, how do you like it? And he's like, I love it. I'm not a good light player, but it's a fun tank to play. And I am now feeling that and enjoying it. So I just had to learn the patience. But it's a great looking tank. It's a fun tank to play. And so anyway, obviously I love it. All right, guys. Have a great night. You know, I will see you on the battlefield. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Once again, your referrals are huge. They help this channel to grow. And I'm excited. I think New Year's coming here, so Happy New Year. And I think once we hit New Year's, oh my goodness, it's going to be, I'm going to hit 6,000 viewers at the same time. So I'm about 40 away from 6,000 viewers. I think we're going to hit it by the New Year. So anyway, it's been a great year. Talk to you guys soon. See you on the battlefield. Beep, boop.